Live from downtown Spokane, this is 4 News Now at 6.
We will start with some breaking news here tonight. A man from Spokane Valley is dead tonight following a drowning in Coeur d'Alene. Good evening, I'm Jordan Smith. Thanks for joining us here tonight. The Kootenai County Sheriff's Office says they got a report of a man possibly drowning in the Spokane River near the North Idaho College. That person was able to be brought to shore and later transported to Kootenai Health, where he later died. The Kootenai County Sheriff's Office says they'd like to remind the community to recreate safely this weekend. And it has been dry all day, and while that is ideal for hanging out at the pool or maybe the lake, fire officials do say those strong winds create a perfect combination for an event like the Valley View Fire or even Firestorm. And that's why they're asking you to take extra precaution this weekend heading into the 4th. Our Bronte Sorotsky spoke with the Spokane Fire Chief about the danger this weekend's weather conditions pose to the community and what you need to know to celebrate the 4th safely.
Well, with this weekend's red flag warning, the Spokane Fire Department is asking the community to practice fire safety, especially ahead of the 4th.
No open burning, and certainly don't take the risk of using fireworks in areas where they're not allowed.
Those areas include Spokane, Spokane Valley, Cheney, and other parts of Spokane County. The National Weather Service is pointing to a combination of warm, dry winds, prompting a red flag warning until 11 p.m. Saturday night. With these conditions, Spokane's Fire Chief Brian Schaefer says all it takes is a spark.
Anytime we have a spark that may get into light fuels, into grasses, it can grow exponentially very quickly and threaten homes and infrastructure and people's lives.
That's why, in addition to warning the public, the Spokane Fire Department will be giving out tickets for having or using fireworks within the city.
They'll be specifically citing the use or possession of fireworks within the city of Spokane's jurisdiction.
It's all to prevent any wildfires, which have the potential to spread quickly with this weekend's dry, hot, and windy conditions.
The fuels are ready to burn. We also have a little bit of wind, and that sustaining wind especially. Those are all conditions for everything to be aligned for a day like we had with Valley View or Firestorm or similar.
So if you still want to celebrate the 4th with fireworks, the Spokane Fire Department asks that you check out one of the region's many public shows instead of trying to create one yourself.
We need to encourage people to go to a professional event, have them actually controlled with fire response right there, because even we're concerned. I mean, we're concerned with our large events that we have that are done by professionals.
And it's not just burning that the fire department is asking the community to avoid, but also working with any equipment that could cause a spark. Reporting in Spokane, Bronte Sorotsky, 4 News Now.
All right, Bronte, thank you very much. So fire weather warning continues tonight until 11 o'clock. Red flag warning, same thing. It will continue then. It will be allowed to expire. Less wind expected. But throughout the day, we've had winds in excess of 30 miles an hour. Right now, we've got wind gusts to 29 in Ritzville, 28. So you can see there's still a driving force where any spark could be devastating. So they want everyone to be extra special. Careful. Now, we look at the 4 things you need to know. Going to be clear and warm tonight. Really going to be nice. Less wind. 80s for the weekend. Again, that fire weather warning continues until 11 o'clock. Then it's going to taper off tomorrow. Still breezy at times, but not like what we've had today. And a warm, sunny 4th. We'll talk more about that. Live radar. Satellite. Okay, the satellite is picking up a little bit of cloud cover. The radar, there's nothing to pick up. It's dry into the west, and it's going to remain dry for the foreseeable future. Now, we look at the radar now down into parts of Montana and Wyoming, and we've got, again, quite a bit of rain, but more lightning there, and that's the fear. So we'll see what that brings about. 83 is what we're expecting for tomorrow. Getting there, we're going to have temperatures starting off in the low 60s after mid-50s in the, 3 a.m., and then we're going to warm up into the low 80s, so cooler than the 87 we hit today.
All right, Mark. Hey, thanks for that. And flames did quickly take over 60 acres of land on Thursday in those dry conditions, burning and threatening multiple structures. Crews on the ground were able to dig out a complete fire line, preventing those flames from spreading, while up above, multiple aircrafts doused the blaze, working for hours to get ahead of this fire. And that fire sparked up in Stevens County, several miles from Colville. Aircraft proved to be a critical asset in taming those flames that inched their way towards property lines. A select group of pilots have been standing by as those dry conditions are fueling an early start to wildfire season this year. And one of those pilots is Chris Hopman, who's been flying since he was a teenager. He was among 9 planes attacking the Moran Creek fire from above, dropping thousands of gallons of water below. And their response to these wildfires can be a driving factor in whether a home stays standing or is engulfed in flames. The window they have to respond and their margin of error is slim.
It is a race against time, and I guess that's what gets us as pilots hooked on this. It's, you know, it could go fly an airliner and hit the autopilot button, but instead we get to go out and actually make a difference. Especially when homes are threatened, it takes it to another level where, you know, that could be my cabin down there full of all my stuff, you know, so it takes it to puts it in a different perspective when you want to protect people's livelihood or, you know, investments.
And the Moran Creek fire is 20% contained right now. Crews and pilots standing ready ahead of a predictably busy wildfire season, especially with fireworks popping off this weekend. Washington State University is looking for 2 robbery suspects who stole cell phones in front of an apartment complex this morning. The reported robbery happened around 3 a.m. this morning in front of Terrace Apartments. WSU police and Pullman police officers have found and arrested one of the 3 suspects. They're still looking for 2 male suspects and asking for the public to help. So for more information, you can click on this story on our website, KXLY.com. The sheriff's office is looking for a person suspected of abducting a 12-year-old girl Thursday evening. Deputies say the victim was grabbed by a man while riding her bike on Abbott Road near Thorpe Road, south of Spokane, sometime after 5:45. They say the suspect drove the victim to the interchange at Highway 195 and Cheney-Spokane Road and let her go. The victim ran to the nearby Nom Nom gas station. The sheriff's office says this is still early in the investigation and it's looking for more information, including any witnesses or surveillance footage. So anyone with information should call that number on your screen. That's Crime Check, 509-456-2233. Well, the man accused of killing 4 members of an Idaho family will wait until August for a hearing to determine if there's enough evidence for a trial. And now the judge has issued a gag order in the case. Police say Major John Kaler told them he, quote, snapped last month and shot his 4 neighbors because his wife said an 18-year-old from that family exposed himself to Kaler's children. A judge said attorneys, witnesses, and family members connected to the case are not allowed to publicly discuss what happened or any potential evidence. Prosecutors say they will not seek the death penalty, and if convicted, Kaler faces life in prison. Well, still to come here on 4 News Now, a pause on the student loans is coming to an end. The tips a local expert has so you can stay on top of them. And a holiday weekend means holiday sales, the deals you should shop for and wait for. And with the temperature on the rise, it's the perfect time to get on the water on this week's Air 4 Adventure. We're giving you a bird's eye view of the rapids of the Spokane River.
All right, temperature-wise right now, it's 86 degrees. We had a high today of 87. Overnight, we're going to be into the mid-50s, but we will be a little cooler tomorrow. We're going to have more on that forecast coming your way.
Track live radar on the 4 News Now weather app.
Beat the heat. Always water before 10 a.m. or after 6 p.m.
It's the Ford Big Deal 4th of July sales event. Choose from big deals and great rates on new trucks and SUVs now through July 5th. Lease F-150 for just $399 a month for 36 months with $750 trade assist cash and $54.49 due at signing. Only at your local Ford dealer.
My late father-in-law lit up a room, but his vision dimmed with age. He had AMD. I didn't know it then, but it can progress to GA, an advanced form of the disease. His struggle with vision loss from AMD made me want to help you see warning signs of GA, like straight lines that seem wavy, blurry or missing visual spots that make it hard to see faces, like this one, or trouble with low light. That makes driving at night a real challenge. If you've been diagnosed with AMD and notice vision changes, don't wait. GA is irreversible. It's important to catch it early. Talk to your eye doctor about GA and learn more at GAWon'tWait.com.
4 News Now Fire Watch coverage.
That fire has grown exponentially.
With resources on TV, online, and on the go with the 4 News Now app. Fire Watch coverage to keep you safe. That's what we mean when we say expect more on 4 News Now.
Hot Tub, Hot Tub, Hot Tub. Major manufacturers and warehouses clearance of new 2023 inventory. Today through Tuesday. Spokane County Fair and Expo Center. Over 100 hot tubs on display and everything must go. New 2023 inventory. Hot tubs starting at $29.95. All inventory 40 to 80% off. See the revolutionary swim spa in action and save up to 60%. Trade-ins welcome. Free delivery. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. Worry-free installation. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Spokane County Fair and Expo Center. Free admission. Free parking. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
4 News Now's Mark Peterson, journalist, weatherman.
First edition of Extreme Team.
Founder of the 4 News Now Extreme Team. For 40 years, he has served our community. Now that service has been recognized by the Silver Circle, a special Emmy Award for broadcasting's best and brightest.
We're rebuilding your fields.
One of Mark's mentors told him the goal of being a good broadcaster is to leave your community better than you found it. Congratulations, Mark. You did it.
It's the Ford Big Deal 4th of July sales event. Choose from big deals and great rates on new trucks and SUVs now through July 5th. Lease F-150 for just $399 a month for 36 months with $750 trade assist cash and $54.49 due at signing. Only at your local Ford dealer.
4 News Now is brought to you by Kootenai Heart Clinics.
It's been 3 years since borrowers have had to make payments on their federal student loans. And while some have taken advantage of this interest-free period to make a significant dent in their total, others are having to rework their budgets for a new monthly payment. Sarah Carlson is the founder of Fulcrum Financial Group in Spokane that helps people navigate financial freedom. According to Carlson, now is the best time for borrowers to evaluate their budgets and current spending. She says the best way is to list out all your baseline expenses and to make sure your loan payment is included. And if your current income is not enough to make those payments, Carlson says there's still time to explore options because not paying your loans could have a long-term impact.
Anticipating a third of people won't respond and won't react, well, guess what? If you do that, it will affect your credit score forever. And then every time you go to borrow money, it's going to cost you more. You do not want to make that mistake.
And Carlson says if you can't make your payments, finding a new job or seeking the help of a financial planner could help you. You can also contact your loan servicer to see if income-driven payment plans or loan forbearance is an option. Keep in mind, a forbearance will pause your payments so your credit doesn't take a hit, but the interest will keep building. Well, many fireworks shows are taking place in our area for the 4th of July. Here in Spokane County, there will be shows at Riverfront Park, Avista Stadium, and at Liberty Lake Pavilion Park. In Kootenai County, the Coeur d'Alene annual 4th of July party starts at 10 a.m. with the American Heroes Parade. And later that night, you can catch the fireworks show near the resort. And 4th of July sales are starting to heat up. For some of the biggest savings, experts say to shop for grills, mattresses, clothes, and furniture.
Consumers are certainly strapped from inflation, and they've been, thinking about purchases more deliberately. So we really are seeing retailers bringing out deals on those big ticket items that would normally be a budget stretch for consumers, trying to bring that down into a very tempting price point.
And if you're looking to upgrade electronics or get that new TV, you might want to hold off. Amazon Prime Days and Walmart Plus Week are right around the corner, starting on July 10th.
All right, good evening, everyone. And boy, I tell you, first alert weather, we've been talking about it for days, the hot, dry conditions. Again, we've got that fire weather warning through today into tonight at 11 o'clock. I talked with the National Weather Service just a little bit ago saying it will be allowed to expire. Tomorrow will be a better day. But look at the winds, sustained to 18 right now, to sustained to 19, and that's in Coeur d'Alene, gusts to 26 into the valley, gusts to 29 into the West Plains. Thus the reason for the red flag warning or the fire weather warning. Again, right now, 86 degrees, 84 into Coeur d'Alene. We were as high as 87. Coeur d'Alene hit 87 as well. Tomorrow should be a bit cooler more importantly, calmer. All right, 56 for the overnight low. Still going to see some potential wind gusts to 20 miles an hour, but fewer of them and less sustained wind through tomorrow. And we're going to be a high of 83 degrees, mostly sunny, warm. Temperatures into the mid-70s are an average high for this time of year. And again, we're warm. So 84 into Colville right now, 91 into Omak, 95 into the Tri-Cities. Everyone's holding on to the heat. If you want some cool weather, head out to Lookout Pass, 73 degrees. Not looking too shabby there. Satellite and radar. We don't have anything to report in the form of rain into the western U.S. North Idaho is dry and western Montana is. The reason for the winds, this outflow of this system, this low trying to exit, leaving behind, again, thunderstorm activity and lightning strikes. And while we've not heard of any fires as yet, that is always the fear. Forecast radar, we're going to see a little bit of cloud cover, and that's really going to come in through areas south of Spokane into the Palouse, and we'll see that really later on tomorrow. For the most part, again, it's going to be a sunny day for Spokane. We're going to see that continue through the afternoon. And again, the evening hours, maybe a little bit of low-level cloud cover. Tonight's lows are going to be rather mild, 56, 57 to Coeur d'Alene, Colville. You're going to be at 49, 53 into, again, Pullman. So looking pretty good there. Warmer into the LC Valley. You're going to be in the mid-60s. You'll be warming up into the mid-90s. We're going to see 82 in Cheney tomorrow, 85 in Meade, 82 Liberty Lake, low 80s, Coeur d'Alene, Hayden Post Falls. We're going to be sunny and 86 downtown with an official high of 83. The planning forecast, it's going to be, again, a little cooler today, cooler than today for Sunday, Monday, back to 86 for the 4th of July. And we could see a little more haze. The winds are going to shift, could bring in some Canadian smoke. We're going to be tracking that for you. But then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, yeah, low to mid 90s potentially. So the hot weather. It's hot, but the hot weather is coming for the end of next week.
Thanks, Mark. And the weather will be perfect this holiday weekend to break out the rafts and the paddleboard and hit the many lakes and rivers in our area. In this week's Air for Adventure, we're taking a trip down the Spokane River, starting in Peaceful Valley. July float, and we're in the middle of summer break. And coming up, a couple of Gonzaga stars were back in town this morning. Alex Crescenti has more on what the Trong sisters were up to and how they were able to give back to some younger generations of Hoopers.
Sign up for breaking news alerts with the 4 News Now app.
Fresh produce is the best produce. That's why at Fred Meyer, we invest in local farmers to bring you the freshest seasonal picks. So no matter how you shop, your local produce always tastes as fresh as it gets. Fred Meyer, fresh for everyone.
This all-new Aria is an elegant EV.
Yeah, with 389 horsepower. And all-wheel drive.
It's beautiful.
It's a beast.
It's electric.
With an edge.
Oh, let's go with that.
Get a low $429 per month lease or get 2.99% financing for 36 months on the all-new Aria.
thousands on the new Revolutionary Swim Spa at a one-time sale today through Tuesday. Spokane County Fair and Expo Center. Exercise with low impact. Swim the entire year and stay in shape. Teach your kids to swim. Unwind and save thousands. Avoid the expense and maintenance involved with a pool. Swim, exercise, and relax in your new aquatic exercise swim spa. Installation in one day only. New 2023 inventory. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Spokane County Fair and Expo Center. Free admission. Free parking. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
Ooh, someone just got the new DQ Cake Batter Cookie Dough Blizzard. All that DQ soft serve cake batter flavor, confetti cookie dough pieces, and signature sprinkles? Dad, you said you'd wait until you got home before digging in.
I never said that.
Pretty sure you did. Cue the confetti.
That's cold.
Because the new DQ Cake Batter Cookie Dough Blizzard won't be here forever. Only at DQ. Happy tastes good. Get it in the app.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, deep breaths and watch your speed. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. It's the third year.
Hurry in and save up to $200 on a set of 4 tires, plus get an extra $50 off with financing. Les Schwab Tires.
Fresh produce is the best produce. That's why at Fred Meyer, we invest in local farmers to bring you the freshest seasonal picks. So no matter how you shop, your local produce always tastes as fresh as it gets. Fred Meyer, fresh for everyone.
We're still a few months away from the start of college basketball, but already most athletes are back in town for summer workouts, and some are using this time to impart wisdom on the next generation of ballers. Earlier this morning, Gonzaga stars Kaylee and Kaylin Trong hosted a girls' clinic for 4th to 8th graders over at Shoot 360 as they wanted to help out those players develop their game at a young age. And while the twins played with each other at one of the highest of levels right now, they were once 4th graders competing with each other in the parking lot. But just like the past 4 years at GU, there was not a clear better player back then too.
I know we were just competing every day. I think we have our days. Sometimes I'd win, sometimes she'd win, but the best thing about just having someone to practice with is you get better with them and you grow together, and it's just nice being able to compete with her, especially at this day and time, you know, being at the high level. You know, sometimes it's majority business, but other than that, these kids just remind us that, you know, let's just be kids and just play, just be with our friends and just have fun on the basketball court.
And just a couple within the Mountain West Conference. This comes after the university told the Mountain West its intentions to leave the conference earlier this month as for a new media rights partner, which we thought had a chance of getting done in the month of June. Even WSU President Kirk Schultz said it himself at a Board of Regents meeting 3 weeks ago.
When we thought some of these things with the Pac-12 revenue would be an issue back in January and February, we thought, well, we're going to have the media deal signed. I never thought we would still be in June negotiating and working with our media partners around what that final deal is going to be.
A more substantial media plan is expected to be announced at the Pac-12 Media Day in July down in Vegas. But one of the big moves that's being held up because of this media rights situation is the expansion of the conference. We know the Pac-12 will most likely extend multiple invitations out because USC, UCLA, they're gone after next year. So it's in their best interest to expand beyond just 12 teams to this point. And at this point, there are a number of favorites and many that could come down to market size. Even with San Diego State news yesterday, we'd expect them to receive an invite when this is all said and done. Also, Fresno State falls within that all-important California market, so you can probably expect them to get one too. Then you look a little eastward, UNLV would be huge considering they're right there in Las Vegas. So much what the Pac-12 does is in that city. And then going into Texas could be absolutely vital for the Pac-12. Another rumored team is SMU, a once proud football program, has the fan base and alumni ready to win at the highest levels once again. And then if the conference really wants to get nuts, you could look further by going and getting Boise State or someone like a UTSA. What yesterday officially marked the beginning of a new dawn for the Big 12, I should say. That conference includes Gonzaga rival BYU now, and that conference has been linked to even more teams inside the Pac-12 program. So if they aren't able to get a deal done here soon, the Big 12 could come in, poach teams like Arizona, Arizona State, maybe even Colorado, and that could mean the end of the Pac-12 conference.
4 News Now, we'll be right back.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
4 News Now is brought to you by the Coeur d'Alene Convention and Visitors Bureau.
Do not attempt to eat this burger unless you like sweating, gasping, and jalapeno, habanero, and pepper jack cheese induce hallucinations. My Rewards members set your mouth on fire with a one-time El Diablo single for $6.66 in the Carl's Jr. app.
This may look like an action-adventure movie, but it's a Nissan sales event ad. Things are heating up. Good thing this Rogue has the most standard safety features in its class. Our competitors can't say that.
Get 0% financing for 36 months on select Rogue trims.
Hurry. These epic offers won't last forever.
Hot Tub. Major manufacturers and warehouses clearance of new 2023 inventory. Today through Tuesday. Spokane County Fair and Expo Center. Over 100 hot tubs on display and everything must go. New 2023 inventory. Hot tubs starting at $29.95. All inventory 40 to 80% off. Come see the revolutionary swim spa in action and save up to 60%. Trade-ins welcome. Free delivery. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. Worry-free installation. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Spokane County Fair and Expo Center. Free admission. Free parking. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
This week, Walker's Furniture is combining their anniversary sale with their 4th of July sale for double the discounts. Where the more you spend, the more you save, up to $760 off. Or you can take advantage of special 5 years no-interest financing with no money down.
So you can get that new living room furniture or stylish bedroom set you've been wanting and pay for it later.
Making it the perfect time to furnish your life for less.
During the 43rd 4th of July sale at Walker's.
If you're sick and wanna get well.
Dear God, make this stop.
Stanison just passed out.
Uh-oh. She gonna be all right. New Wednesday, Patti LaBelle guest stars.
Who would have thought that my beautiful daughter-in-law would be in my choir?
My mother favors you over everyone, other than Jesus, maybe.
Your grandmother is a monster. Grandma, if Jesus hadn't already died for your sins, that last number would have killed him.
Carl's Jr. is spicing up the all-day 2 for $5 deal savings. Try a new spicy little cheeseburger, spicy chicken sandwich, cheeseburger, or French toast dips, and more. Pick any 2 all day, $5.
All right, good morning. Good morning. See what happens when I fill in. Good evening, everybody. So glad you're with us. 83 tomorrow, today. We're in the upper 80s, so we'll be a touch cooler. Monday, 84, and then 4th of July, 86. Wind should be calmer, still breezy at times, so please take it easy out there. It's going to heat up for the end of next week. 10 degrees warmer than what we're seeing.
Yeah, summer's here. We made it. I was outside today. I got a sunburn within an hour, and you can't see it. I'm hiding it very well under the suit. But yeah, that was...
Put your sunscreen on, drink your water.
Avoid the fireworks, watch the shows, but don't start your own. We'll see you tomorrow.
Download the 4 News Now app today. See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now.